Hi everyone, welcome to the Elevate Mindset. Hope you are well. Take care of yourself. Subscribe and like the motivational video. There will be days when your body feels heavy and your mind feels distant. Days when the alarm sounds like an enemy and motivation is nowhere to be found. But these are the moments that define you, not the easy days, but the days you push yourself when everything inside wants to stop. Consistency is built in the moments of discomfort. You don't become stronger by waiting for inspiration. You become stronger by training your discipline to stand taller than your emotions. Most people quit because they think their feelings are supposed to guide them. But the truth is simple. Feelings are temporary. Growth is permanent. You choose who to listen to. And when you rise on the days you don't feel ready, you're teaching yourself something powerful. I do not break. You're building a version of you that survives storms, a version of you that keeps moving when others sit down, a version of you that will one day look back and whisper, "Thank you for not giving up on me." Success doesn't arrive in one big moment. It grows from the tiny choices you make daily. A routine is not a prison. It is the pathway to freedom. When you commit to your habits, you remove the need to negotiate with your laziness every morning. You replace hesitation with direction. Most people never reach their potential because they rely on how they feel instead of what they're committed to. A routine keeps you steady when your emotions fluctuate. It becomes a compass on days when your thoughts feel scattered. And it keeps your life moving forward when everything else feels stuck. Discipline is simply choosing the long-term result over the short-term comfort. It's understanding that the body wants the couch, but the future wants effort. And every time you follow your routine, you invest in the life you said you wanted. You prove to yourself that you are someone who follows through. Life becomes clearer the moment you accept this truth. Nobody is responsible for your dreams but you. Nobody can show up for your goals. Nobody can do the representatives, take the risks, or face the failures for you. It's your journey, your weight to carry, your mountain to climb. It's easy to blame circumstances, people, or timing. But none of those things are the reason you succeed or fail. Your consistency is. Your willingness to show up even when life hits you hard is a deciding factor. The moment you stop expecting someone to rescue you, you take control. And with every step forward, no matter how small, you build a version of yourself capable of conquering challenges you once feared. You become the hero of your own life, not the victim. Your strength is not found in avoiding struggle, but in facing it without needing applause. Your mind will try to convince you to stay comfortable. It will tell you you're too tired, too stressed, too overwhelmed. But feelings are not facts. They are simply emotional weather. They come and go. Your goals, however, are permanent. Your mission is permanent. When you let your emotions decide your actions, you surrender your growth. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what needs to be done. You have to stop waiting to feel ready. The strongest people in the world rarely feel ready. They show up anyway. That's what makes them strong. Once you learn to separate your emotions from your actions, everything changes. You no longer collapse when life becomes heavy. You no longer quit when things get hard. You move forward because you trained yourself to act, not react. And that's how champions are built. The first few attempts will feel uncomfortable. The next few will feel tiring. But eventually, consistency becomes identity. What once felt impossible will become your normal. What once felt heavy will become your warm-up. What once felt overwhelming will become your routine. Repetition is the architect of mastery. You don't get better by trying once. You get better by showing up again and again. Even on the days when your confidence is low. Even on the days when life pulls you in different directions. You show up because consistency is your promise to yourself. And slowly, quietly, without even realizing it, your effort starts changing you. Your body shifts. Your mindset sharpens. Your resilience grows. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to expect more from yourself. You begin to become the person you once envied. You don't have to make massive changes overnight. You don't have to impress anyone. All you need to do is get a little better than yesterday. One more page read. One more rep done. One more task completed. That's how real transformation happens. Quietly, steadily, consistently. People underestimate the power of small steps because they want instant results. But the ones who win are the ones who keep showing up long after others get discouraged. They don't chase perfection. They chase progress. They trust the process even when the results aren't visible yet. Every small win compounds. Every tiny effort grows. Each day you show up, you're stacking momentum. And one day, you'll look back and realize you built something incredible, not because you moved fast, but because you never stopped moving. Imagine meeting the future version of you, the one who achieved everything you're dreaming of right now. That version of you didn't get there by luck. They got there because of the days you wanted to quit, but didn't. Because of the sacrifices you made when nobody was watching. Your future self is built by your present actions. Every workday, every study session, every late night, every early morning contributes to the person you become. You're shaping your destiny brick by brick with your consistency. And when you choose discipline over comfort, you're sending a message to your future. I'm coming for everything I promise you. You're proving that your dreams aren't just wishes. They're commitments you are willing to work for daily. Growth never feels comfortable. It stretches you. It challenges your limits. It forces you to confront weaknesses you'd rather avoid. But pain doesn't mean stop. Pain means progress. It's a signal that you're leaving your old self behind and stepping into someone stronger. Every struggle teaches you something. Every setback strengthens your character. Every moment of discomfort is shaping you into a version of yourself that can withstand more. Pain is a currency of transformation. You pay now so you can live free later. The key is to stop resenting discomfort and start respecting it. Because every bit of effort, every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt that you fight through is building a level of resilience most people will never experience. You're not breaking, you're becoming. When you show up consistently, you're proving to yourself that your promises matter. You're showing yourself that your goals deserve effort. Consistency isn't about toughness, it's about respect. Respect for your time, your future, your potential. Most people betray themselves long before they betray others. They break the promises they make to themselves. But not you. You're choosing a different path. You're choosing to value your goals even when nobody claps for you. Even when nobody notices. Every time you show up, you're reinforcing your worth. You're sending a message to your soul, I deserve better. And when you believe that deeply, consistency stops being a chore. It becomes a lifestyle. It becomes who you are. There will be days when the results are slow. Days when you question everything. Days when you wonder if the effort is worth it. But the truth is, every great story has a chapter where the hero doubts themselves. Consistency is what turns the page. Your effort may not pay off today, or tomorrow, or even next month. But if you keep showing up, if you keep pushing forward, if you keep believing in the person you're becoming, your breakthrough will come. It always does. It comes to those who never stop trying. One day the struggle will make sense. One day the pain will look like preparation. One day you'll realize the hardest days were actually the ones that built you. So keep going, no matter how you feel, no matter how heavy it gets. You're not done yet. You're just getting started.